How's it going, gamers? This is Rublex here in the War Room, and today I'm going to go over with you guys the Vault of Glass raid in Destiny, step by step. And the first thing we're going to do is how to raise that sphere and start this whole raid. And how do you do that? You need to take control of 3 control points. The first one is going to be on your left, as you see there. The next one is in the front of the vault, right in the middle on the second floor. And the other one is on the far left-hand side, facing away from the vault, also on the second floor. Now, the enemies you'll be encountering on this is your normal harpies, goblins, and hobgoblins. The worst ones to encounter, however, are the Praetorians, these guys. Why? Because they actually will try to avoid you and try to get into the control zones and take them back from you. Now, we cannot stress this enough, you need to be with a team of 6, not only at this part, but for the remainder of getting into the vault. You need a team of 6, all high levels, to complete this. Splitting up into 3 teams, teams of 2, 2 guys defending each control point, you will succeed in getting the vault open a lot faster. Now, the other thing too is everyone's got to be packing at least heavy machine gun to rocket launchers to shotguns. Why? Because the Praetorians especially will be teleporting in right in front of your group, practically right on top of the control zones. Blast these guys quickly, take them out. They will drop the control zones very, very quickly. Not only that, when you get downed, as you just saw there, you will be spawning at the bottom of the map. Deploy your bike, get on it, floor it, get right back up there as quickly as you can. The less time you waste getting up there, the better. Do all these things, support each one of your teammates, especially the guys in the center. You'll have a bird's eye view of all the other checkpoints, support with rocket fire and sniper fire. If you do this, you're going to get in that vault a lot quicker. Just continue to hold off the enemy and watch out for those Praetorians. They are the ones that make this such a pain in the butt. When you do succeed, you'll see a beam of light shoot towards the vault, and that is when you know you've gotten in. And now it's off to the very first boss battle you encounter against the Templar. This guy, there's 3 stages to having to fight this guy, so pay attention because he's a very, very tough boss. But luckily we got the lowdown for you guys on how to take him out. Now the first thing you have to do here, you have to defend relics. Now the first relic you see right here is spawning right there on the map. Now that is the first one you have to defend. You cannot allow any Vex enemies to sacrifice themselves. This is basically what you've kind of encountered in public events if you've seen any of these before. You cannot allow the enemy to sacrifice themselves in this one. Also, too, there are enemies called the Fanatics. The Fanatics are these headless Vex robots covered in this green goo/mist, as you see right there. You need to defend these towers at all costs. You'll be fighting against Praetorians, Minotaurs, everything you see here, Hobgoblins. Make sure they do not sacrifice themselves. If enough of them sacrifice themselves, the boss will gain a lot of power and set off this big sonic boom and will kill everyone. So just blast away, bring out the rocket fire, keep the Fanatics away from you. If you get infected by the Fanatics, there is a holy light, if you will, a cleansing zone right in front of the boss. Jump into that cleansing zone. When you get infected by this, you'll have a short amount of time to get there. Now, once again, splitting into 3 teams, teams of 2, 2 in the center, 2 on the right, 2 on the left. That's how you're going to succeed. Camp those enemy spawn points as you see here on the right hand side. If you camp those enemy spawn points, you'll have a much easier time taking out these enemies. Also too is that the Minotaurs, luckily enough, are also low level characters. As you see right there, I'm also infected. What do? You run right into the cleansing pool. The enemy Templar will have an ability where he can send out this wave that gets you infected. That is what the cleansing pool is for. Now, as you see here, the more you progress in this mode, enemy snipers will show up everywhere. Make sure everyone is at least able to switch over to a sniper rifle or some type of long-range weapon to take these guys out. They will make this mission a living hell for you guys if you don't take them out. Now, the next part here is when you defeat the first group of enemies, the second group you encounter is called Destroy the Oracles, which you have to listen very carefully. Listen here for a second. These are the noises you have to keep your ears open for. Those oracles, when they spawn, you need to take them out quickly. If you do not, this will immediately mark everyone for instant death unless everyone can make it to the cleansing pool. The cleansing pool is not infinite. Once the cleansing pool disappears, you guys are basically dead if you don't kill enough of those oracles. Now, once you've killed about, I think, around 10 oracles or so, you will now finally encounter the boss battle. There will be a shield that drops off in the center. As you see right there, Yo Master's got the shield. One character controls the shield. This character basically is stuck meleeing, but they have an extremely powerful melee. And when they charge up their super, they shoot a ball of energy from the shield that immediately takes down the Templar's power and shield. When that happens, unleash hell on this character. But first, when he deploys, when his shield gets damaged, a barrier will open up around you and all your allies. Destroy that barrier very quickly. Next up, you see this little light right here? That is an indication of where the Templar is going to teleport and where his shield's going to regenerate. If one of your teammates jumps in there and turns that little circle from red to white, you will deny him from teleporting, which he will remain in the spot that he is with his shield still down. Be aware though, we recommend you only do this once, because by that time, whoever's carrying the shield will have their super charged up by then. When their super's charged up, hit them again when their shield is down. You do actually around 6,000 to 8,000 damage to this enemy, dropping him even faster. This is a very, very tough boss. This will take you quite a few tries to get used to it. We recommend you bring in bubble shields for the Titan classes for your subclass. If you have it unlocked, it makes it a lot easier taking control of those teleport zones that the boss will teleport to and shoot at you with. Makes it a lot easier. Also to move as a group. There are oracles that will begin to spawn in, as you see right there. You will, most likely your team will be marked for death. So what do? The shield carrier can deploy a barrier that automatically cleanses you. Stay with the shield carrier at all times. Move together as a unit. Move together and cover each other as best you can. The enemies will come more and more into a fanatic to try to take you down. Also too, you have 7 minutes to take this enemy down. If you do not take this enemy down in 7 minutes, he will deploy an enrage mode in which all hell will break loose. Minotaurs, oracles, everything you can imagine will be coming out at you and trying to kill you. So take this guy down as fast as you can, whittle his shield down. When you finally bring him down, you'll be having a hallelujah moment. So that will be the best part about this thing. So as I said before, guys, work together as a unit, stay together, fight together. And that is all we have right now for the first part of this epic raid. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be making another video covering the next step of this raid, so stay tuned to the War Room. Hope you guys liked what you see. If you liked our video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned because we are going to be making the next step into the Vault of Glass. Thanks for watching, guys.